What if the richest person you know was hiding in plain sight? No luxury cars, no designer brands, just peace, privacy, and millions in the bank. Daniel Torres doesn't look rich. He drives a used Toyota Corolla, lives in a small house outside Austin, Texas, and shops at Target. But what most people don't know is he's worth over $6 million. You won't find him wearing designer clothes or posting from fancy hotels. He doesn't show off, and he doesn't try to impress anyone. Still, he's living a life many people dream of: debt-free, financially free, and fully in control of his time. In today's world, being rich doesn't always look like what you see on social media. Many millionaires live quietly, spend wisely, and build real wealth behind the scenes. They live below their means, avoid lifestyle inflation, and master the hidden habits of stealth wealth millionaires. This video will take you inside their world. You'll learn how low-key millionaires live, save, invest, and why staying frugal might be the smartest move you can make right now. As you're listening, think, which of these could you start doing today? In the past, being rich often meant showing off. In the 1980s and 1990s, wealthy people wanted others to see their success. They bought big houses, fast cars, gold watches, and designer clothes. The goal was to look rich and feel important. But things started to change after the 2008 financial crisis. Many people lost their jobs, homes, and savings. It made others realize that showing off doesn't always mean you're truly wealthy or safe. More people began to care about saving, staying out of debt, and living simply. This new way of thinking grew even stronger after the COVID-19 pandemic. And across the world, from Switzerland to Japan, more millionaires are quietly embracing the same shift: less flash, more freedom. Incomes became less stable, inflation hit hard, and people started working from home. Suddenly, a simple life with smart money habits seemed more valuable than ever. Now, in the 2020s, there's a growing group of millionaires who choose to stay low-key. They live below their means, invest quietly, and keep their wealth private. Online spaces like Reddit and TikTok talk about stealth wealth and quiet millionaires. Today, being rich isn't about what you wear or drive. It's about what you own and how you live: calm, private, and smart. Number 1. They use decoy spending to blend in. Practicing stealth wealth. Low-key millionaires often spend money in a way that makes them look normal. This is called decoy spending, using simple or average items so they don't stand out. Daniel, for example, has the money to drive a brand new Tesla or wear a Rolex. But he chooses to drive an old Toyota and wears a basic watch. When he goes out shopping, he uses a regular debit card, not a fancy gold or black credit card. Why do they do this? Because blending in gives them peace and privacy. If people don't know you're rich, they treat you like everyone else. There's no pressure to impress, and no one tries to take advantage of you. Also, by avoiding luxury items, they protect themselves from lifestyle creep, the habit of spending more just because you earn more. This helps them keep saving and investing. Some wealthy people even dress down on purpose during business deals. Looking simple helps them avoid being overcharged or judged. In a world full of people showing off, low-key millionaires stay quiet. Not because they can't afford more, but because they're smart enough to know they don't need to. Number 2, they reinvest in themselves relentlessly. One big secret of low-key millionaires is that they don't just invest in stocks or real estate, they invest in themselves all the time. Daniel spends thousands each year on learning. Not on school, but on online courses, books, and skill building. He also pays for health checkups, therapy, and sleep tools. Why? Because he knows that his mind and body are his best assets. He says, "If I feel strong, focused, and calm, I make better decisions, and that grows my wealth faster than any stock." Many quiet millionaires think the same way. They use platforms like Masterclass, Udemy, or Maven to learn new things. They pay for coaching, attend small workshops, or hire fitness trainers. Some use sleep tracking devices and meditation apps to stay healthy and sharp. It's not self-indulgent, it's self-investment. And it pays off. They know that the more they grow, the more their money grows too. That's why they never stop learning, improving, and taking care of themselves. Number 3. They hack their big 3: housing, transportation, food. Low-key millionaires practice frugal living by being smart about their 3 biggest costs: housing, transportation, and food. They find simple ways to save a lot of money in these areas, without feeling like they're missing out. Let's start with housing. Daniel could afford a big, fancy house, but he chose a smaller home close to his rental properties, downsizing to save money and stay focused on what really matters. Some millionaires even do something called house hacking. They live in a duplex, rent out one side, and live in the other. This way, their rent or mortgage is partly paid by someone else. For transportation, they skip brand new luxury cars. Instead, they buy used cars that are still in great shape, often 2 to 3 years old. Daniel's car is 10 years old, but it runs well and has no car payments. When it comes to food, they avoid eating out every day. But that doesn't mean they eat boring meals. Many use meal prep services or apps to plan better and reduce waste. Some even use AI apps like Copilot or Finch to track spending and find cheaper grocery options. By keeping these big costs low, they free up more money to invest and grow their wealth. It's not about being cheap, it's about being smart. Number 4. They avoid the income trap. Many people think making a lot of money is the only way to get rich. But low-key millionaires know that's not always true. In fact, they try to avoid the income trap. What's the income trap? It's when people earn more money but then spend more too. They get a raise, then fall into lifestyle inflation, buying a bigger house, a nicer car, or expensive vacations. Their lifestyle grows and they never really build wealth. They stay stuck working to keep up with their spending. Low-key millionaires care more about time and freedom than just earning the most money. Many of them build passive income through things like rental properties, online courses, or dividend stocks. These things make money even while they sleep. They know that being rich isn't just about how much you earn. It's about how much you keep, how you use your time, and how you build for the future. And financial independence isn't about income. It's about control. Number 5. They're invisible online on purpose. Low-key millionaires don't post much on social media. In fact, many of them stay almost invisible online, and they do it on purpose. Daniel doesn't have an Instagram. His LinkedIn is old. He doesn't share photos of vacations, new gadgets, or his home.
Why?
Because he values privacy and safety more than attention. Being quiet online helps protect them from scams, fake friends, and even lawsuits. It also keeps their personal and financial life private. In a world where everyone is sharing everything, not sharing is actually smart. A recent survey from Charles Schwab in 2025 showed that more than 60% of young investors prefer to stay anonymous. To them, privacy is a luxury, just like time and freedom. They don't need likes or followers to feel successful. Their peace of mind is worth more than online fame. They know real wealth doesn't need to be seen. It just needs to be managed wisely. That's the heart of stealth wealth. Quiet control over loud displays. Number 6. Their wealth is hidden in productive assets. Many low-key millionaires don't look rich because their money isn't sitting in flashy cars or expensive clothes. Instead, their money is working for them, quietly through productive assets. What are productive assets? These are things that make money over time. For example, Daniel owns a few self-storage units that bring in rent every month. He also invests in real estate, dividend-paying stocks, and even vending machines. These kinds of assets don't look impressive from the outside. You won't see them in Instagram photos, but they grow in value and give steady income, month after month, year after year. In 2024, a report from Fidelity showed that over 70% of self-made millionaires invest in private or alternative income sources like rental homes, farmland, or small businesses. The idea is simple. They don't buy things that lose value. They buy things that pay them. That's how they keep building wealth without needing a flashy lifestyle. As Daniel puts it, a car looks good today, but a small apartment building pays me forever. This is one of their biggest secrets, owning things that earn money quietly, instead of spending money to look rich. Number 7. They play the long game in a short-term world. Low-key millionaires don't chase quick money. Instead, they focus on the long game, building wealth slowly, safely, and smartly over time. Daniel didn't get rich overnight. It took him 13 years of saving, investing, and staying patient. He didn't fall for the hype of meme stocks, quick crypto wins, or get-rich-fast schemes. Instead, he bought simple things like index funds, rental homes, and government bonds. In today's world, many people want fast results. Social media shows people getting rich in a few months. But most of those stories don't last. Low-key millionaires know that real wealth takes time. They use smart habits like dollar-cost averaging, long-term planning, and compounding interest. They don't try to time the market. They stay in it and let their money grow. They also use mental tools like second-order thinking, thinking about the long-term result of each choice, and inversion, asking, how can I avoid losing money? Their motto, slow is smooth, smooth is fast. In a world that moves fast and burns out, they stay steady. That's why they win. Want to learn how real people are building quiet wealth and achieving financial success? Then watch this video next. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.